Juventini, welcome to my channel again. Today a lot of news. We're talking about transfer market, the new movement from a Juventus point of view. A quick update from La Continassa, how we are preparing the FIFA Club World Cup, and lastly the news about the new structure of the management. A lot to cover in 5 minutes. Before we start, please subscribe, follow and like. The only channel that gives you latest Juventus news at Asia time. Let's start. Transfer market. You might have heard already, but Pierre Calulo is our player. We closed the deal at 13.5 million. In my opinion, it's a great move for Juventus. Calulo has shown to be a reliable defender, a stronger defender. There were concerns when we got him on loan from Milan. His fitness and he was subject to a lot of injuries, but so far has been outstanding despite the sent-off that forced him to miss the last 2 games, and especially against Venezia. We needed him. So Calulo is great. So Calulo is a Juventus player. There are conversations about Colomani, I mentioned again. Comolli and his French connection are really talking to Paris Saint-Germain to extend his loan for the FIFA World Cup first, and second for next year. Paris Saint-Germain put him on the market. They want to sell it. Talking to my French colleague, Red and Blue, it's just a matter of decide who's going to buy, but hopefully Juventus get another year of loan and maybe a fixed price of the purchase. Who's next? Conceição and Vieira. Conceição will most likely will go back to Chelsea. From Conceição, we like to spend 2 words. Conceição came. He didn't play in Chelsea. He didn't have a right position in Chelsea. Would play central defender, would play on the right. So Juventus really was a great opportunity for him to relaunch himself. He established himself as a central defender, a strong, reliable. He played quite well with us. So it makes sense for Chelsea. He wants to the player back, won't capitalize, doesn't want to waste his opportunity and let him play maybe get injured during a competition. So we need to say bye to Veiga. Regarding Conceição, there are conversations about him staying. Of course, he will stay for the FIFA Club World Cup, was already agreed, but Juventus was to keep him for another year. His price tag is 30 million. I think it's a bit too high for a player that it won't be in the start 11, but it can come during the match. It's the classical player, we said, that kill the matches because it comes and they really add an extra layer of speed and agility that maybe could break the game, and that is really much on pause. To consider personal consideration, Conceição, 30 minutes is too much. The Portuguese team are very well known for not being able to negotiate on the price, but his position has to change. There's plus and minus. Let me summarize in this way. Plus, Conceição is very young. It's I think 21 or 22, so he can learn. He can learn different position. Now he's a wing, but now he's playing as a number 8 or number 10 behind the striker on the right hand side, and he showed a very good progress under Tudor. So it pretty much depends how willing he is to learn and challenge himself and become a part of the team that consider him not a star. The second thing is it depends on the feeling he will have with the next manager, most likely with Tudor, but we need to wait and see with Juventus. Nothing is certain, nothing is 100% concrete. Regarding the FIFA World Cup, and with Vega going, Rugani is back, so it's like for like. I really like Rugani. It's a very serious player. He's very strong. He's played very well in Holland. He always be ready. He's not the first choice, but never complain. So it's the classical person you were part of the team, and he's reliable when he played. When with Allegri, he played a few games and he was always there. Every manager except Motta, which maybe we should discuss why Motta didn't want him in the team. Every manager has appreciated the player. So with him going, Krasic is coming back. He play on the left, so it's a good opportunity for our player to play a bit less and to rest. We don't know what squad will go for the FIFA World Cup. We're still waiting to see who will come. Most likely will be a piece of next gen and a few players. Which brings me to Bremer. Bremer, we're going to the FIFA World Cup. We leave to the US with Tudor and the team. We're not, he will start training with the team, but we're not expecting him to play any game or any part of the game. If he wants to play some games, it all depends. They've been very conservative. The news about Bremer are very positive. His rehabilitation is going very well, has been very serious, he trained very hard, but our objective is to keep him ready for the first day of the new championship. And if we talk about FIFA World Cup, we talk about Tudor. As I mentioned before, there's been a conversation between Comolli and Tudor. Comolli apparently was highly impressed by the person Tudor. He discovered now, but we know him. We've known him since when he was 20. He's really motivated, very serious, love the jersey, love the clubs. He has a very good patient inside, so only good words about the person. Tudor itself had asked Comolli if he had to stay, and two things. First, he doesn't mind to stay on 1 year left contract. His extension could be dispute and discussed, but he wants 3 or 4 big players: 1 striker, 1 strong striker, 1 midfielder, 1 defender, and he needs 3 or 4 people that work alongside. He wants to make his team bigger, because he wants to intervene in the physical preparation, he wants to intervene in the dieting, etc. So he needs this kind of play. So this conversation is still going on. I think Tudor and will start the next season, and the reason is Juventus doesn't have time to focus on new manager. It's working at the moment. Tudor is liked by the player, so it would be not a wise decision to change the manager, but you never know. And regarding management team, so Comolli is the GM, as we said. Chiellini is director of football strategy, which we don't know what this title means. There are still one big box to fill as director of sport. There was some idea. There was Brazo that was supported by Chiellini, and Brazo really Salimovic. He was the director of sport of Bayern Munich, so he used to play to work in a bigger team with a lot of pressure. And there was Tognozzi, one of the names that come up, Tognozzi, but Tognozzi was seen more as scouting manager more than a director, scouting director more than a director of football. And now there are 2 other names, Massara and Lopez. Massara, that's liked by the internal management, and Chiellini, even Elkam himself, like Massara, is a local guy. He has been around different teams, so he has a very good pedigree. He is supported, and that support Lopez. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the content and this update, please comment. Tell me what you think about the transfer market, who Juventus should focus on, and who Juventus should approach. If you like this video, as I said, like, share, subscribe to have more news. Doesn't cost you anything, but help us to bring more content. Thank you so much again, and always Forza Juve. Stay with us. Ciao ciao. See you next time. Forza Juve.